Fire in the hole! Let's cook a chicken. Stay tuned. I know what you're thinking. Not another chicken. Well, yes, it is another chicken, but I tell you what, this one's a little different. This one, we're going to marinate it in. We got some Not Your Mother's Brown Ale from the Mother's Brewing Company, 3 Blind Mice. I'm going to put that whole bottle of brown ale on that chicken. Oh yeah, don't that look good? Oh, Rivet Gardner sent me that. Thanks, Rivet. Excellent. I'm going to save a taste for me. 3 Blind Mice brown ale. I'm going to put almost the whole bottle. I'm going to save out a taste for the pitmaster. That's me. I should have drank that instead of cooking with it. Tastes great. Okay, so we got the beer in there. Next we're going to put some Sriracha. And as you know, Professor Sanguinary taught us a couple of weeks ago, there's never enough Sriracha. So Sriracha, how's that look? Not too shabby, huh? Okay. Then we got some chunky garlic, which you buy in a tube at the grocery store. This is a great time saver. Just going to put about 2 tablespoons of that chunky garlic paste in there. That's good stuff. Okay. Then that smells good already. And we got some ginger in a tube. Put about the same amount of ginger in there. That's good stuff. Okay. Now, we got some water, about 8 ounces of water that we're going to put in there. And into that water, we're going to go with some, I hope there's room in my bag for 8 ounces of water, but I think there is. We're going to put some brown sugar in there, about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Can you get that open? 1/4 cup of brown sugar. All right. If I can get that out of the bag there. Here we go. Here we go with 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Put that in the water. It just makes it easier to dissolve. Set that over there where it won't fall. Then we're going to take some kosher salt, about 1/4 cup of that. Put that in the water. Kosher salt, because this is a brine. We're brining this chicken. And I should have brought something to stir that with, so I'm going to have to use my 1/4 cup measure. There we go. There's our brine right there, boy. Who said we couldn't brine a chicken? There we go. All right, we're going to pour that brine all in there. If it'll get in there. I don't know, it might not get in there. But get in that chicken, boy. Get in there. Get in there, brine. Brine. Okay. Now we're going to close that up. Close that up tight. And let him rock and roll in there overnight. Then we're going to get him out of there and we're going to cook him up in some smoke. So stay tuned. Okay, got my chicken all marinated up. I'm going to hit him with some Sang stir fry oil. We got to cut up an apple and put inside of him. Before I go any further, I got to tell you, I got this recipe from a guy. He's got a new YouTube channel called Ale Meals. And he cooks everything with beer. It's a real cool dude. I'm going to put a link to his channel at the end of the video so you can go visit him. I made a rub out of some salt, brown sugar, Ancho Chili pepper, and garlic. And we're going to sprinkle that on that chicken. That's a nice rub. It's also from his recipe. Get that on him. Both sides. Flip them over. Some more Sangs on the other side. Sangs brings a nice garlic flavor to my chicken. And I've got inside him, I mentioned I got some apple cut up inside of him. Some more of that rub on him. Get him rubbed down really good with that stuff. There you go. We'll flip him over. Rub him again on this side because most of it fell off. There we go. Okay. I also have an acorn squash that I'm going to hit it with some Sang stir fry oil. Just a little Sangs on there. And some Tango Joe's Midnight Espresso. Can you see that? Midnight Espresso is a perfect spice for acorn squash. We're just going to sprinkle some of that on there. Get that down on the grill, which is already getting hot. A little more Sangs, a little more Tango Joe's on there. And then we'll put our chicken on there, and I got some pecan wood I'm going to put in there for smoke. So stay tuned, I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, that bird is on the rotisserie spinning. We got that pecan wood in there for smoke. It's going to take about an hour to get him up to temperature. And while we're doing that, while he's cooking, I think we should have a beer, don't you? Okay, stay tuned. Did I mention about the guy from Ale Meals? Yeah, he'll dig a beer. Okay, cool. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, time for my favorite part of the show, a little thing I like to call the drinking of the beer. And today's beer comes to us from Rivet Gardner. Thank you, Rivet, for the beer. And this is Mother's Brewing Company, Little Helper. Mother's Little Helper. He goes running for the shelter of his mother's little help. And it's a 7% by volume alcohol IPA, Midwest Coast IPA. I don't know what that means, Midwest Coast. But there's one way to find out. You just pop the top off that thing, pour it into the Frosty Root Boy mug. Ah, yeah. It's a beautiful yellow looking ale. That's an IPA from Mother's Brewing Company. And Mother's Midwest Coast India Pale Ale, abundantly hopped in both the wort kettle and the aging vessel. So it's double hopped. That means I'm bound to like it, right? Okay, let's take a sniff. Take a sniff of that. Oh man, you can smell the grapefruit flavor and the hops. I know I'm gonna like this. Let's take a taste, Roll. Let's quaff the froth. Very good. That's as good as any IPA I've ever had. Mother's Little Helper, West Coast IPA. Can't beat it. Thanks, Rivet. Thanks for the beer. All right, let's check on our chicken. Stay tuned. Okay, my bird is done. He's up to temp. We're going to take a slice of him. I'm going to slice right into his breast right here. Get a little piece of that breast meat. Boy, does that look good or what? The plate would stop sliding everywhere. Yeah. A little bit of that breast meat for the pitmaster right there, boy. You see that? Where you at? All right, there you are. How's that look? Tastes good. Let's see. Delicious. Excellent. That's the best yard bird I've had in a long time. Delicious. Look how, can you see the juiciness? Look how juicy that bird is. See a juicier chicken? Anywhere. Never. Anyway, that's my video. Thank you to Ale Meals for that wonderful recipe. And like I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go over and see Ale Meals. He's cooking up some good stuff, and he cooks everything with beer. And go see Rivet Gardner. He gave me this excellent IPA, this beautiful sunshine yellow IPA. And he gave me the beer that we marinated the chicken in, the Mother's Brown Ale. And this chicken is fantastic. I can't tell you. I would love to just eat this whole thing, but I gotta save some for the family. It's excellent. Alright. Thanks for watching, babies. We'll see y'all next week. We might not cook anything good, but I'll bet you we drink a beer. Cheers.